Good evening, welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. My name's Chris, this is James, and we're going to review Weapons.
You can't handle the truth!
When all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. This is from director Zach Kreger, and it stars Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, and Alden, and I'm not going to get his name right, so I'm not going to say it. Sorry.
Okay, fair enough. So the whole premise of this movie, basically, from the trailers and that, is that you want to know where did the kids go. Oh, I've got to run on like the arrow. I was going to run on like the. Never mind. That'll have to be the segue. But yeah, you want to know where these kids have gone. There's a load of kids. They've all gone out. It's 217.
217 on
they've
the
all
clock.
disappeared. Everyone's looking for them. What's going on? But there is one kid from the class. I'm not saying he's suspicious or anything. But there's one kid from that particular class that you're thinking, why didn't he go? You've got Josh Brolin's character, they're doing it like a town committee thing, trying to see what the police are doing and that. He's doing his own investigation thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's his child's missing, so he takes matters into his own hands a bit because he doesn't feel that they're working fast enough.
Yeah, and you see how it's affecting him in his construction. He's ordering all the wrong paint, and that was the most horrific scene, really. There's a lot. It's down as a horror, but we were saying it wasn't very horrific.
Yeah, it was more like for me. I thought it was more of a thriller than a horror because there wasn't anything really scary in the film, and it was one of those like whodunit kind of films, which for me is a basic thriller. It does give you the answer relatively quickly though if it was a thriller. It just makes no real sense to me where I'd fit it in, which genre it properly slot into.
Yeah. So from the beginning, when the kid's narrating at the beginning, I wasn't really into it immediately. I wanted to see just like an intro of the kids running away and what actually happened and a bit more mystery to it. It's just literally explained to you step by step. Then you get the mystery revealed later on. And the bit in between there is when I enjoyed it the most, when I was like, what is going on here? Because it built and built for me from not liking the intro, it built and built. And I was like, where are we going? But then as soon as you know what's going on, it's just another standard horror movie that could be any horror movie. Which was a shame.
It's so highly rated, and I think this is the issue. I went in with really high hopes, and it kind of let me down a lot, actually. I was a bit like, oh, what's going to happen? And then it was so slow. Yeah. You liked that.
I don't want to slow this,
thing.
but I agree with what you've just said, actually, is that it was so highly rated. I expected the film to be really clever. Like, I expected a twist, or I was thinking all these different... And it's so straightforward and revealed to you so... I mean, it's when it's revealed, it's like, well, it's just any movie. So the smartness of the movie wasn't there, but then the horror isn't really there. Like, there wasn't any jump scenes in it.
No, it didn't catch me at all.
But I mean, you didn't like the lady at the beginning, but I thought the acting and direction of this movie was, for a horror film, given it has budget, that was done relatively well. But yeah, I don't know.
We had a little chat beforehand, because we went to see this individually and not together.
Okay, don't keep bringing it up. Yeah, I know.
And we have different views on this film.
Only slightly. It's just that you got more angry about it.
It really pissed me off. Sorry. I was so excited to see a good film, and I was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, that is how I felt though. It just didn't. I just expected that from watching a horror. It's just that from the ratings I'd previously seen, I was just.
And the bit at the end with the children, people in the cinema were laughing. You don't go to a show at a cinema to laugh at a horror movie. You go to hide behind your popcorn.
Yeah, oddly, that is the kind of feeling I had. So you get a climax at the end when the kids all reappear and they're chasing down the protagonist. Is it the bad?
No, the bad guy. The protagonist is the good guy. They're chasing down the.
She wasn't
person.
They weren't that bad. I thought they were trying to just do the. Anyway, they come to a very abysmal demise. But when the kids are chasing them, it's kind of like, oh, this is an interesting scene. a little bit, but it's also I was thinking, do I want to laugh now? I was also thinking the exact same
Yeah.
thing, and it was the horror element was really detracted from by that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of confused. I didn't get the level of intelligence in the film that I thought we would get some sort of like thriller twist elements and different because they do it from each person's perspective.
Yeah, which I thought would add to you'd get a clue from each, but it like and you'd have you piece it together. But you didn't get a clue. You just went, oh, that's it.
It's just it's just the story, and I think that style usually cheapens movies. To me, it didn't bother me when it got going, but there was no need for it to be like that.
No, it just made it long.
It just and you sitting there thinking, oh, what's going to happen? And then
Then it just happened.
we've tried to do this, by the way, without completely ruining the actual where did the kids go, because that's the only reason to watch the film. But then when you find out, you're going to be
You're going to be disappointed.
You're not going to be over the moon about it. You're going to be like, oh, there they are.
So, out of 10, I'm jumping in first. I would give this 4.5.
We're using our new rating guidelines this week. I'm going straight down the middle. I was saying to Chris, for a horror movie, it wasn't that bad, and it's definitely a watchable film. But I can fully understand the disappointment with such high expectations going into this film that when you watch it, like, yeah, it's just kind of like another horror film. So I'm just straight down the middle with a 5. So
That gives us 4.75, 4.8, somewhere around there, depending on what you want to go for.
So that just scrapes it in. Our recommendation is it's watchable, but
we wouldn't recommend it.
no. I still think people should see it though, just so they can. I want to hear other people's opinions.
Yeah, please comment what you thought of this movie, because if you really loved it, which a lot of people seem to,
a lot of people love this film.
then tell us why we're wrong, because I don't see what was so special about it. That's it. We're done.